This is the 2026 Toyota Stout, and it's about to shake up everything you thought you knew about compact pickups. Instant jaw-drop design meets next-gen performance. But there's one detail that'll make you question everything. Crave the answer? The truth waits at the end, so don't blink. Hey everyone, welcome back to Auto Car Leaks, where we bring you top-tier car reviews, straightforward, honest, and always a little surprising. Smash that subscribe button, ring the bell, and let's dive into the all-new 2026 Toyota Stout. Let's kick things off with the exterior, because the Stout silhouette is downright cinematic. With a bold, fastback-inspired roofline, muscular fender arches, and a grille that looks like it was forged at Mach 1, this truck will turn heads even in a static showroom. Those LED daytime running lights are razor-sharp, and the flush, frameless windows give it a premium feel usually reserved for luxury SUVs. But here's the juiciest part. Toyota's baked in a secret aero trick that boosts efficiency by 5%. We'll talk about what that is later, and why it matters when you're cruising the highway. For now, imagine a blend of rugged strength with sleek finesse. Fact: at 4.9 meters long and a 2.9 meter wheelbase, the Stout feels planted yet nimble, perfect for city and off-road alike. The 21-inch forged alloy wheels come wrapped in all-terrain rubber, giving you both comfort and grit. And there's more. This matte finish dark chrome trim around the windows and skid plate detail across the front give it that ready-for-action vibe. And yes, it's still sleek enough for coffee shop curb appeal. Okay, so you've seen the look. Later, I'll reveal what Toyota hid under that grille and why it might be its boldest move yet. Moving on to performance, and this is where the 2026 Stout really flexes. Under that dramatic hood, you've got a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 that kicks out a jaw-dropping 450 horsepower and 600 nanometers of torque. That's supercar territory in a rugged mid-sized truck. Toyota claims 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in just 4.8 seconds. Yep, you heard that right. Now hold on, before you think it's all brute force, listen to this. Toyota allows you to choose between Eco, Sport, and Rock Crawl driving modes. In Eco, software smooths throttle mapping and reduces turbo lag, stretching your range by nearly 7%. In Sport, everything sharpens, gear shifts, throttle, even steering response. Rock Crawl tempers the power and recalibrates ABS for slow, controlled off-road climbs. I'll show you footage of how that works mid-video. There's one technical tweak in the Stout suspension that takes comfort to the next level, even when you hit those potholes. You'll want to stick around for that. Let's talk drivetrain. All-wheel drive is standard via a torque vectoring rear diff that sends up to 70% of torque to whichever wheel needs it most. The ride is surprisingly refined yet confidence-inspiring whether you're carving canyon roads or gunning over gravel. The adaptive dampers adjust in milliseconds, and the electronically locking center diff lets you take on tricky terrain without breaking a sweat. Speaking of terrain, ground clearance is 250 millimeters with approach and departure angles of 32 degrees, 28 degrees. You're not just walking into battle, you're dancing. And yeah, fuel economy? Expect around 10 liters per 100 kilometers in mixed driving. For a 450 horsepower AWD truck, that's pretty respectable. Now let's talk price. I know you want to hear the number. In the US, the 2026 Toyota Stout will start at $58,900 for the base Pro trim, going up to $72,500 for the top-tier Ultra with all the bells and whistles. In Europe, expect 65,000 to 80,000 euros depending on import taxes and packages. Competitor check? The Ford Ranger R-Torque starts around $65K and offers 400 horsepower, but lacks that twin-turbo punch. The Rivian R3 Electric begins near $70K, but has limited off-road grounding compared to the Stout's rugged advantage. Even the Land Rover Defender V8 SVR, while glorious, hits nearly $100K, making the Stout look like a performance bargain in Toyota-tough packaging. Let me know in the comments, which one would you trade your current ride for? Stout, Ranger, Rivian, or Defender? Spoiler, I've got a vote, but I'll reveal mine after the next segment. Pricing breakdown. Pro gives you the base twin-turbo engine, AWD, cloth seats, and no frills. Great for performance purists who want value. Mid-range Trek trim adds leather, 12-inch infotainment, and the adaptive suspension. More features, more dollars, but still undercutting most European rivals. On to release date details. Toyota announced that the 2026 Toyota Stout is hitting dealerships in Q1 2026, so expect deliveries starting March 2026 in North America. Europe and Asia should follow by May, with staggered rollouts country by country. If you've already reserved one, Toyota says your VIN will lock in by December 2025. Production is happening at Toyota's new Iron Forge plant in Michigan for U.S. models, and at the revamped Tuzumi plant in Japan for export. Expect initial monthly production of about 5,000 units globally, ramping up to 15,000 by mid-2026. I've got a quick breakdown of what that secret aero trick and suspension upgrade really mean in real-world driving, coming up in just a sec. Alright, you stuck around. Here are those juicy technical details I teased. Secret aero trick? Toyota integrated active flaps behind the grille that close at highway speeds to reduce drag and improve fuel economy, and they open again when cooling is needed. It's a clever mechanical software dance that gives you better MPG and performance without demanding driver input. Suspension upgrade? The Stout uses adaptive SmartLink multi-link rear suspension with predictive damping. Sensors in the front wheels anticipate bumps and adjust the rear dampers in real time. The result is nearly zero pitch and jolt over railroad crossings or bad road undulations. When I filmed this, I literally thought the footage was sped up, but it wasn't. The 2026 Toyota Stout is a beast that blends raw power with thoughtful engineering. You get supercar-level acceleration, top-tier off-road capability, and smart tech, all at a price that undercuts many rivals. Everything feels cohesive. The design, the mix of comfort and brawn, the value proposition. For young drivers aged 18 to 40 who crave both thrill and reliability, the Stout is a centerpiece of future mobility. And, you like my vote earlier? I'd still choose the Toyota Stout over Ranger and Defender, mostly because it offers that twin-turbo punch and smart suspension wizardry at a better price. So there you have it, the 2026 Toyota Stout in all its glory. If you're as hyped as I am, drop a like, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss future deep dive reviews. Curious how it handles snow or noise levels on the highway? Let me know in the comments. I might just test it next. This is Autocar Leaks, signing off. Stay driven, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next ride.